Hey, what's up, guys? I got another movie review for you. This one's from Olive Films, but they are kind of like the distributor for Slasher Video, who puts out a lot of cool, like, obscure 80s shot on video stuff. This one is called Victims. It's got cool artwork, as you can see. This one is about well, it's really about two serial killers who are on the prowl, and the movie opens with just a bunch of gory, crazy, sex, rapey shit that happens. But the core narrative of the movie is these four girls who go out into the desert as part of a geology class. Sorry, as part of a geology class, and basically they're looking to party, have a good time, just kind of decompress and do a little, rock hunting and whatnot. And of course, they end up running into these two serial killers, and you can imagine kind of how it goes from there. This movie is pretty rough. It's got some like rape scenes. It's got a lot of violence against women, but at the same time, it makes a lot of interesting points about how women are treated in society and how they're viewed because of how they dress or because of their sexual habits. And there's a really crazy part at the end where, well, I mean, I can't spoil it for you, but you'll know when you see it. It deals with how the police look at the situation, and it's just kind of depressing that people would have that mindset about women, but obviously some people still do, even now. This was made in, when was this one made? 81. So even like all these decades later, people still kind of have shitty outlooks on women. But anyway, this is kind of a slasher movie, but it's also kind of a rape revenge movie. As I said, the movie opens with a ton of blood and like a ton of crazy nudity and just overall craziness, a crazy conversation between a mother and her daughter. And the mother thinks that her daughter is this complete whore because she's going out without a bra on. And the movie opens with like a bang, and then it really settles in. And then once the girls get out to the desert, things pick up again. But it doesn't have a lot of blood. Just at the beginning, it seems like it's going to be this blood-soaked slasher, and then it kind of settles into more of like a rape revenge kind of movie. Once they meet, there is some crazy, gritty, nasty stuff that happens. I think probably the most infamous scene for most people to watch this will be the one where one of the killers holds a gun on two girls and forces them to perform lesbian acts on each other. Pretty grim, but it's exploitation. That's what's going to happen. So don't expect like a shit ton of blood. Don't expect a slasher movie. Just expect some nastiness and kind of more rape revenge than slasher. It does, even beyond the nudity at the beginning, it does have more nudity later on, including full frontal nudity. And also in terms with the rape revenge thing and blood, there is a penis removal, but it is not shown, and there's no blood from it, so that's kind of a letdown. In terms of dialogue, it does have a lot of wild dialogue in it, especially toward the beginning. There's a lot of girl talk between the main four girls that's really funny and really, I think, entertaining. Then, of course, the serial killers are just creepy, gross kind of guys that have some fun dialogue in their own special ways. And overall craziness, it's more dark than crazy, but it does have like kind of a wild 80s feel to it, which is always good. The Blu-ray is, like I said, is from Slasher Video, and then it's distributed by Olive Films. It's got an audio commentary track, interviews, photo gallery, trailer. The transfer does not look good. I mean but they're open about it, and they say right on there, I think it was sourced from a Beta SP, yeah. And then upconverted. It's full frame. It's very grainy. It looks like a worn VHS tape put onto Blu-ray. But I feel like the price reflects that. The disc is only about $10 at Amazon. And honestly, if it's up to me, I would rather have it on Blu-ray than DVD. I think it's worth paying just a little bit extra, even if it doesn't benefit from HD, just because the Blu-ray disc is a little bit sturdier and it's going to hold up better over time. Otherwise, I think it's really good. Like the audio-video quality are what they are. Unless something miraculous happens, I don't think it's ever going to be any better. And the extras are really good. I think they did the best they could with what they had. I really like Slasher Video, and I think it's another great release from them. If you like 80s horror, rape revenge movies, or you just like crazy feminist type horror, I'm not saying this is feminist horror, but it does kind of take a pro-feminist stance at point, and I think it's at points. And I think it's a really interesting movie. It's nasty and gritty, but it's also pretty crazy, pretty fun to watch. So anyway, if you like 80s horror, rape revenge, all that kind of stuff, check it out. And again, that's Victims. There's a lot of movies called Victims. This one's from 1981 or 1985. It's listed on the case as 1981, but most people put it at 85. It's from Olive Films and from Slasher Video. You can get it at Amazon or wherever else. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I appreciate it. I'll have another one up soon.